Well, it's still going on. I went to go to work today, and some idiot said something in the gas station about the shower scene, and it's a documented shower scene that they framed me. They admitted frame me March 24, 22. Uh, they admitted March 2nd to the 3rd of 21. They were going to put two clips together, put me in a porn. It wasn't me, it was them breaking with the neighbors. They admitted to framing me March 24, 22, 1:30. You framed her before? Yeah, we framed her before. Shame on you. I know we wish we wouldn't have done it. Those people even raped her. May 12th, 22, Bubba's restaurant. They're screaming at the undercover police driving by. We found a where I'm like, the only time I touch myself like that is showering. I walk out. She figured out what they did. May 12th, 22, Bubba's restaurant. 6 to 8 men screaming at him. We found a tape of those boys admitting a shower scene in the other room. May 26th, 22, KFC in Belden. The attorney had it set up so she looked like she was weird with herself, and they can't use it because some idiot man told on them for the shower scene in the other room. December 9th, 21, Edith Oakland apartment, Cleveland Avenue. They told him everything was drugged and photoshopped. He told the Canton police and investigators. December 9th, 21, Stark County Hunger Task Force, white man, bald, dark eyes, distributing food in the back. There's only 4 or 5. He actually worked the case. He came out and he looked at him and he said, we always knew the tapes before were them, not her, so we never said a word. Which goes back to January 25th, 2019, in the protected custody case that where Day's acting crazy. All the cops are at the end of the road, 8 to 10:30 at night. And they're knocking on the door while I'm crying in my room. The police always knew she was innocent before they were talking about it at the station. Some guy was bailing his guy out from a team and said, if she's innocent, I'll pay a fine or bail. I said, no, the police already knew she was innocent before. And they never want to arrest her. They knew someone else did something wrong before. Okay. February 2nd, 22, Burlington Coat Factory by the men's clothing. A guy looks like that he went to Paymer, personally admitted that he drugged me and told me to say stuff. People ran and save a lot. My one client lives on 6th Street. The brown house across the way ran out, yelled it to the postman. Postman's like, we all heard it. They also heard the other ones. They also heard May 25th, 21, Wendy's Crew, 6 p.m. The church people breaking in before drugging me and telling me to say weirdo stuff. They also heard 8, 9 first thing in the morning, apartment building for me, second close to the fence, apartment 2, that Dave had roofied me, and though he defends me later on tape, that he had told me to say something stupid where I thought he was poisoning me. And they told the police last year, 1295 Fairland, middle apartment, little white lady screamed out and talked to several people. People are charged of this. January 1922, 11 o'clock in the morning, they told the Department of Disability while I was in the back with my one client that I was drugged and told to say it before they're like, someone needs to help her. There was an African American lady in November said she was going to extort money out of the toxic water, and she showed up December 2nd or 3rd at the Save a Lot. No one needs to ever say anything to her again. We found out they made all that up too. None of this is funny, and they follow and stalk me and say stuff because they're a serial killing group, and they have lost their ever-loving minds. Human trafficking, selling logins, and exploiting somebody for money in a domestic terrorism group. And people fall for it. They all need to go to jail for any part of participation in this. None of this is funny. And if people don't have enough guts to do their job, and people don't have enough manhood, I wish they'd send a woman with a bad attitude to kick their ass. Because if they mention a tape before, I Googled it last night. Any officer tape you want to wear before, not only can the prosecutor's office not use it, that officer loses his license and he can be personally charged. And then there's conflict of interest for personal gain, for friends and family, and for themselves. Police and agencies can only be in a home under a threat of life. Failure to notify for initiating and speaking to the other person in the home is abuse and misconduct. Is right of privacy, illegal search and seizure. Yeah.